All right, good morning. Welcome to the vlog today. We are hustling and a-bustling and things are happening. I think Evie's gonna stay home from school today.
And I really slept in a lot.
And Frank slept in a lot. And we're getting lunches packed, breakfast eaten. Concrete's finishing up today. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm gonna fertilize the grass soon. It's still alive, barely. I winterized it a long time ago.
It's really good.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm just worried about it.
Wow, that's hot.
And I have a vacuum.
Well,
My vacuum sealer.
Oh, the
Then
vacuum
you can't fill
sealer.
all of your cinnamon or your brown sugar in the container, you can seal it back up again and it doesn't go hard.
Bam. Hack of the day from April. Yeah. We saw some northern lights last night.
We as in you, not me.
And April's like, why did this once in a lifetime opportunity just seem like it happens all the time? But I don't know.
I feel like in the last 1 year we've seen
It's like
everyone's been like posting pictures.
eclipses
Like,
and northern lights,
like,
and
you're not supposed to see those unless you go to Alaska or Norway or something.
we're suddenly seeing them down here.
Canada,
It's like the
like-
middle earth lights, not northern anymore. Anyways, okay, here we go.
Hey, so I have a Friendsgiving tonight for my young women's, and I promised them that I would make macarons to bring. So I just made some blue macarons. They kind of look green. So maybe I'll make some like red frosting or something to make them Christmas, even though it's literally a Friendsgiving. But I've started celebrating Christmas already, and it's great. I think that you should celebrate Christmas November 1st. That's just my opinion. So I'm just making these right now. Then my friend's gonna come over and we're gonna make like jello and mashed potatoes to bring too. So that's super fun.
Why are you scratching your shoe, bro?
It's a shoe brush.
That's pretty cool. Helps you have better grip, right?
It gets the cement off. And you're done.
And up until that point, Grayson's right leg has been the center.
Okay, you guys, check out this Christmas car. We're still waiting for Ender, but that's epic. Look at that. True Christmas spirit right there. I gotta have that someday, huh, Frank? Do you want that car? Hey, how was dance?
Done. It's done.
Dance was done?
No, the grass is done.
All right.
What a day. I've been in the car. There was traffic coming home. The house is finally quiet. Except for those birds. Oh man. Evie stayed home from school, wasn't feeling well. By the time it was time to go to dance, so she felt fine. So she wanted to go to dance because she didn't want to miss choreography and stuff. So she went and she's doing good. I told her to bring her watch in case. Anyway. That just throws me for a loop. But I still was able to get my workout in and I'm still logging my food. I've been logging my food for, there's like a big old streak. So I don't know if I've talked about it on the vlog. I know I have, but I just don't know how much I've talked about it. Can't remember. I have a 53-day streak of logging my food and doing my workouts on this app that I have with Liv. I'm following her on Instagram and I shout her out there, but Liv Coach. Her name's Liv, and she's the cutest lady. But I really like it because I'm being held accountable. Like if I go over on my calories or eat a ton of sugar, I'm logging it all. I'm being honest, and she can kind of hold me accountable and be like, "Whoa, friend, like let's do better tomorrow." And so that's been good. She doesn't make me feel bad or anything. She just is like, "Hey, if you want your results, you're gonna have to stick to the plan." But the workouts are good. I'm having to figure out meals to balance out. I've had a hard time with the fats. She only has me on, like I have 45 grams of fat per day, and you think that sounds like a lot, but I had like half of it for just breakfast. Like, everything has so much fat in it. There was a breakfast bar that I ate that I thought, oh, this will be fine because it has 10 grams of protein. No, it had 8 grams of fat, almost the same amount of fat as the protein. So I'm not eating that again for breakfast because it made the rest. So I'm at 62 or probably 63 actually. So I'm like 20 grams over on my fat, but calorie wise, I'm good. But it's helped me to realize like I can almost just look at food and just know like what it kind of is made up of as far as like macros go. And the thing I've been loving that's easiest for me to get like a really solid good day of food is if I have a protein shake in the morning for breakfast and I have like 1.5 scoops. So it gives me like a really good start on like, it keeps my fats down. I do it with almond milk. So my fats are nice and low, my carbs are nice and low, and then the protein's like on the wheel. And then if I do that, then that gives me a good head start. And then usually by lunch, I can have like a tuna fish sandwich on my sourdough. And then dinner, I can kind of eat like just whatever I'm feeding the kids for their meal. I'll sometimes have to like skip out on, they'll make desserts. And that's been my biggest challenge is that I have these cute daughters that are so good at baking. And they are always in the kitchen baking up delicious things. Ambree made brownies the other night. It should have been illegal. They were so good. I could not stop eating them. I only ate like a square, but like I was just like, okay, I'll have one little bite. And then I was like, oh. And then I ate a whole square and then I was like, oh. And I logged it, but I was like, I don't really know how many calories that is because like I didn't weigh it because I just kept thinking, I'll just take one little bite. And she made it herself. So I was like, I don't know. I just found a general brownie recipe in there and just logged that. And I thought that's got to be close enough. But the scale is going down. I think I've lost 7 pounds from when we started 50 days ago, which is good. Like there was a couple weeks where I did not lose anything because I was not eating the best. I was still just eating whatever I want and I was logging it and I was just like, donut, yes, please. Because here's the thing. I'm a little torn. Like life needs to also have some fun food in it every once in a while. If you never eat any of the treats, kind of brings some of the magic out of life. So I am all about balance. I just have to know now if I really want to treat something to eat like that, then I might be eating a dry can of tuna at night to balance things out. And I don't like doing that, so I don't do it very often. And then there's some days where I'm just like, I don't care. And if that's really rare, it's not gonna matter. Dinner tonight was, I'm all by myself. I don't like eating alone. But I'll tell you why. Hold on. So, it's so quiet in the house, it's so weird. But I like eating dinner with my family, but it's been crazy lately because we have kids in dance and they're there very late, especially Evie. There's some days where she doesn't get done until like bedtime. So I pack their dinners and send them on their way. And today the girls had a Friendsgiving at the church. So they're at Young Women's. Ender and Davey are on their way home from dance and Frankie. And that's all my kids. Well, Evie's in dance. They're on their way home, the 2 boys, and the 2 girls are at the church. And I'm just sitting here eating my salad. But this was my dinner. I had a tri-tip roast steak thing that I did on the Traeger yesterday for dinner. And we didn't eat it all, so I chopped it up really little, put it in the fridge, and then planned a couple more meals around that because I had quite a bit of leftovers. So I was able to do, like Daisy had some for lunch. And then I was able to do a steak salad. So I just logged and weighed all of my veggies that I threw in here. And then I do, threw in the steak, and then I do apple cider vinegar and a little bit of ranch. And that just makes the ranch so tangy and good, guys. And lots of salt and pepper. I do that and I eat it. But it helps me to feel like there's more dressing on here too without all the fat and the calories from the ranch dressing. And so it's really delicious. I have another thing I wanted to talk about. I was watching All Around Champion. Like I've been doing a walk every day too, which I think is helping a ton. Like today I have, how many steps do I have? 12,000 steps today. And it's if I do like a 45 or hour long walk every day, then I definitely get my steps in. And it's like, it's not hard to walk for me. So I'm like, I better do it every day. So I just go down there and I put on a show and I just walk on the treadmill. Sometimes I go outside if it's nice, but I've been enjoying my shows. And I've been going on BYU TV, which I love all the shows there. They're all clean. They're all safe for the whole family. I love them all. I finished all the seasons. There were 6 seasons of All Around Champion. They were all so good. And that's like 10 like kid athletes compete for like the belt, you know, it's just entertaining and cute. And these kids are just amazing. And then I was like, what do I do now? And I started watching Relative Race, you guys. Holy cow. If you don't know what that is, you need to go check it out. It is the most wholesome, ugly cry, feel good show you will ever watch. And it makes you so appreciative of your family, like whatever it looks like, because you realize there's always someone that doesn't have anyone. Like there was one guy on, I can't remember which season I started on. Like I just kind of picked one random one, maybe 8. And this one of these guys, my heart just broke for him because he's like, yeah, I was adopted. It was a closed adoption. I don't know anything. And my mom and dad have both passed away when I was like in my 20s. And now he's married with kids. And he's like, I just don't have anyone to call. Like there's no one. Like I have no family. I just don't know where I come from. And no matter how broken or hard you think your family is, if you have someone to call, like you got more than this guy, you know? So I come from a family that didn't have it like the way we have our family is magic to me because I grew up in a family, my dad was not around very much. Because my parents got divorced when I was really young, like 4 or 5. And that's one thing I really loved when I started dating Davey is I just loved that his family was big and close and they got together and gathered often. And like his parents were just like a strong marriage and I just really valued that. And I just loved how it felt to be, and they had so many funny traditions, and I was like, I want my family to be like that, and I'm so blessed to now say like we've built that, and it doesn't mean that we're perfect, and they are definitely not perfect either. No one's family is, but watching this guy like meet his brother today, I was sobbing, like hysterical. It was so cute. Like, and they look alike, and I was just like, this is the best. So they go, it's like a game show competition, almost like Amazing Race, but like they made it Relative Race. And there's like 4 teams, and they're usually married couples or sisters or whatever, and they're out looking for their ancestors. And the Relative Race does all the research ahead of time, like finds like all of these family members that they didn't know they had through DNA. And they help them find out where they came from and the stories of how they got adopted, or like these one twin girls got abandoned, and like they're just starting to unpeel the layers of like what happened. And I don't know, it's just really amazing. So there's tons of seasons. I highly recommend it. And there's so much other garbage out there that we could be watching that is just pickling people's brains. Like choose wisely what you consume, because consuming this, I felt appreciative of my family, and even like any of the brokenness we had, I was just like, man, at least you can say you got sisters and you know who they are, or you got a mom, you know who it is. Like I'm so blessed. Like it made me have perspective, and it made me just like also just kind of fall in love and like cheer for these people that I didn't even know. And it was just a feel good, wholesome video. There was no garbage, there was no slang or like trashy, smutty crap. Like it was just genuinely good, and all of their shows are like that. Anyway, I think I'm done rambling about BYU and how much I love it, but it really is great what they've created.
Okay guys, I've been gone all day, and I was just cleaning up our landscaping lights, wiping the cement splashes off them, and this looks so nice. I love it. So happy with it. Trip hazard is gone. It's weird. It looks new, and it is new, but there's just this giant sinkhole. That was our front porch, so I love it. Look at this. We opted not to do this area in exchange for the same price of doing this whole front cement, just so we could run the gutters out to there. So it's so wonderful. Well, I think that about does it for the vlog today. They had the meeting for with the school district and the cheerleaders tonight. I don't think they won the case. Did we find out? Is it over?
All I know is that now there's this guy reporting on the news about it, and he's claimed the district told him, and I quote, as soon as they get their $1,000, their budget under $1,000 per student, we're happy to sign up on it. And I'm like, bull, because it already was under.
Just happened. Let's go check it out.
What?
This isn't ours?
No.
Wrong side of the street. It's our neighbors. Okay, anyways, where were we? Quick summary of the district lied to a citizen news reporter and just...
Because I've seen the budget and they did not approve it, and I've seen the letters. And the reason why they said they didn't approve it, even though it was in the budget, was because it was too excessive, which is baloney.
Just let the kids have fun. People stay away.
My only guess is that because they're trying to be the fairness police, is that they're mad that she got a big discount on the tickets. And I don't know how she did that. I think it was just like through a friend that maybe owns maybe Getaway Today or something. And so they were trying to get the fairness police out because not everyone can get tickets for that cheap. But like, let the kids, if the coach is gonna like find an amazing deal, let the kids go. I don't think it's a problem. If they can't figure it out, that's not her fault.
Mommy.
What?
Just ain't
I
right.
saw robbery on my way home, and it was at the church.
We saw a villain, yeah. Anyways, that does it. We'll keep you updated, but I don't think it ended well. A guy was getting arrested. We didn't see a robbery. Okay, we're gonna end the vlog now. Thanks for watching. Find good and everything. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Ambree, I like your lipstick.
Yeah.
Do you love it? Will you sing me a song? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Because your lips look so pretty. I think if you sang it would be wonderful. Please. Okay. Sing me a song.
A, B, C, D, A.
Louder.
No, I can't.
I can't hear you.
I can't.
Okay. Will you sing it quietly? Yay! Ambree, you're so beautiful.